First off, my name is Mac, and I make up in part of what the Brockenchack name is. So Brockenchack was started as just a small little venture by my grandparents back in 2008. And the actual name of the vineyard is named after the 4 grandkids. So my sister Bronte, myself Mackenzie, and my 2 cousins Charlie and Jack. Each wine that we produce is named after either someone or something of significance on the vineyard. We now have grown to over 60 acres of vine, being 150 acres in total, and now producing a variety of wines. I think varieties now we're up to 12 varieties, including the William Frederick Shiraz, which we can talk about in a second.
Amazing. So why don't you just show us the bottle and just talk more about it? Like what exactly this product is, what is the USP of the bottle, and what do you want to tell to the customer about this?
Yeah, so I'll just zoom in a little bit more just so you guys can actually see the label and what that actually means. So the William Frederick Shiraz. So the name William Frederick comes from my great-grandfather, so my grandfather's dad. It's you could say our flagship Shiraz in the sense of a couple of things. So it only does a small production each year. So we only do about 192 dozen bottles of it each year. So very, very small vintage to begin with. And it's also cropped at only 0.5 ton per acre. So what that basically means is per vine, basically it's a smaller amount of fruit, but obviously having that small amount of fruit per vine, meaning that the actual, the vine itself is actually able to get more energy, more and a deeper tannin structure. 2019 vintage, obviously, and it's the name of it. So we believe the vines are dating back to somewhere between 90 and 95 years old now.
Okay.
This certain little crop as well. So that's the name, and that's how the William Frederick Shiraz came to be. My grandpa always wanted to produce a really big bodied wine that really expressed the Eden Valley, but also really expressed our family as much as possible. So, and that's where the William Frederick came in.
Amazing. I see a lot of family values has been involved in the product. So apart from that, or even if you include that, why you think consumers or trade should stock this brand?
I think the main reason why people should stock this brand is because it's all about family with us. We're boutique, we're not a massive conglomerate, and we really try to emphasize that personal connection through our family to whoever buys a bottle of Brockenchack wine. We consider you family. Like we will take the time, to answer all your questions, no matter how big or small. And we really feel that, we've had so many people come from far and wide to our vineyard in South Australia, and everyone leaves with a smile on their face and a few bottles nonetheless as well. So I believe that the reason why people want to stock us is because, one, obviously family brand, homegrown around the Barossa region, and 2, we offer that exclusivity sort of factor as well. Being a smaller, more boutique vineyard, it's that element of just that FOMO sort of fact. It's like we only produce 192 dozen, especially of the William Frederick, per year. It creates that real, I don't want to miss out sort of thing.
Interesting. So when it comes to UK market, what exactly are you looking? You're looking for an importer, you're looking for a distributor, you're looking for a retailer. What are your plans to enter in UK market?
Yep. So recently we've actually just announced a partnership with an importer quite recently. And we actually hope to have our wines over there. I think the plan is to ship the first 3 pallets. That's a combination of a couple of different wines, including some of the wines we did enter as well. So that will include the William Frederick Shiraz, the Jack Harrison Shiraz, our Pinot Noir, Chardonnay. That's 3 pallets worth that will hopefully be over in the market relatively soon. I guess the next step for us really is retailers and that side of things. So it's just going to be a matter of growing the brand. We are obviously only quite young, so we are only 14 years old as of today. So for us, really, that's what we would be looking for partnership wise. Would be just getting the brand out there more and getting So people get to know the Brockenchack brand more through retailers, we would say.